Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we call Millwall. Let them come, let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday, Mongo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make. And I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So we're up and running. Brian. Smallbone. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Verratti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, a delicate chip through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Felipe Melo. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Cooper. Brian. Felipe Melo. Kundl. Goes for a shot! It's a throw-in. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice physical challenge. And that is out of play. Time on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Smallbone. Great defending, strong and determined. Ball's played through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Kundl. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kundl. Kundl is having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kundl clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Burgess. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Might be great chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. time on. Does really well to win the ball there. Kundl. Well read, and the danger is averted. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Wins the duel this time. Well, played right into his path. Shoots! Taking goal.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And it's played forward. But it is coming up to that point in the game where this defence is going to have to stay sharp in order to avoid the well-documented lapses that have befallen them in recent weeks. That'll be a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Felipe Melo. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
But there's going to be another change here. Clears it away. Marco Verratti. Nice control. Kundl takes a shot! There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kundl. Kundl under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Rapidly approaching the end. So after 3 defeats in a row, just a few moments separate them now from long overdue victory. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here, showing good feet. No way through, so back it comes. That's a little off target.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
4 extra minutes added on. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Taiwan. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it from us.